Hi friends, this is George. So, I'm going to be starting a video series, and the first part of it, well, let me tell you the ultimate goal of it first, right? I'm sorry about my messy hair, that's how I live. My hair always stands up, that's just the way I look. So, me and my wife, there's my beautiful, beautiful bride,
Oh, I'm beautiful though. I'm not. Thank
we are
you.
deciding whether or not to retire in the Philippines. We own a townhouse in Angeles near the old Clark Air Base, and we have 1,000 square meters of land on the beach in Bolinao. I'll be transparent with everything. The townhouse, how much did the townhouse cost with all the upgrades? Jen, hello.
Hello.
How much did the townhouse cost with all the upgrades?
Oh, okay. Well, it's the townhouse we purchased is usually is 1.6, and then we did some kind of an upgrade, the stairs and then the tiles. We fixed all of that, and
Made the
and then
carport and made the
yeah.
dirty kitchen.
So let's say the upgrade is like including everything and tile and fixing everything, painting and closing the doors and removing the doors. So somewhere like 200 and
Okay.
$4,000, four
So
to $5,000.
the townhouse cost 1.5 million, which is about $30,000. And the upgrades were about $10,000 more. So we're into that townhouse for about 35,000. It is a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 story attached townhouse in a gated guarded community right down the road from a brand new shopping mall. And my wife and I will be traveling there soon. And I'll video all of that. And then we own 1,000 square meters. It's about 6 hours north of the old Clark Air Base, Angeles, in a town called Bolinao. Bolinao. Bolinao, Pangasinan, Philippines. So just Google Bolinao, Philippines. It's beautiful. We got the land. It was jungle on the beach, a couple miles from resorts. Got the land cleared, and we'll be going up there to see it for the first time. So the purpose of this video series that I'll be doing is our decision if we want to retire in the Philippines. Understand most Americans retire in America. Many of them buy RVs and travel around the country and spend upwards of 50K to 150K on the RV, plus the 4 miles per gallon of gas to get it there. Then they get it there, then they've got to pay for parking. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking that. But I'm thinking I might be onto something here with retiring in the Philippines and having a townhouse in the city and then a 5 hour drive away beachfront property. Um, the cost of it was minimal, you know, 40K for the townhouse. The beachfront property was about 55 or 60K. By the time I'm done and get the house built, it will be 100 to 120K, which, believe me, I'm not rich. That's not cheap money. But um, it's worth it for retirement because then you've got zero out of pocket. My plan, we've got this house here in Chandler, Arizona. It is a beautiful little house, and my plan is to rent it out if we decide to retire in the Philippines. Rent it out for a second income. It's not paid off yet. It'll be paid off when I'm about 65 to 67. I have to do the math. But it'll be something nice to leave for my wife. to give us some background on my family, my wife, my beautiful wife on her phone there.
Hi. How are you?
We've been married for 18 years, and yes, she's still that goofy and beautiful.
Hi.
Married her when she was 6. No, I'm joking. um, no, no, no. She looks much younger than she is. We've been married almost 19 years. This February will be 19 years. We met online on Yahoo Chat. We met we met online on the day after Thanksgiving, November 27th of 2002. We met in face to face. I went to the Philippines because I was living in Korea at the time. Met face to face on Christmas Eve of 2002. And 10 days after Valentine's 2003, we were married. 2 months after meeting face to face. And I had to go back to South Korea. I was working there and was on vacation. So took a chance. Both of us took a chance. But it worked out. She wants to divorce me every other month. I won't let her. She is trapped. She has been sentenced to life with George. And she
That's not true. Every month.
every other month. But we are happily married. We have a 3-year-old daughter. That's a whole nother story. She is beautiful. She is kind. She is smart. She is funny. And she'll be in our videos too. But my plan is to show you guys, number one, the trip to the Philippines. Well, the overall goal of it is, are we going to retire in the Philippines? My wife has lived here in America since 2006. She moved with me in South Korea where I lived in 2003. She has not lived in the Philippines since 2003, since we got married. So it has been almost 20 years for her since she has lived there. She is extremely Americanized. She finished high school in America. She finished college in America. She has owned businesses in America. She has been through medical assisting school in America. She is completely Americanized. So this is going to be as much as, maybe even more of a shock on her. Because you always remember something better than what it was. Memory is always better than reality, if you know what I'm talking about. For those of you my age who have moved away from home and came back years later and went, that's not what I remember, right? So we'll see. Maybe it's beautiful. Maybe it's wonderful. Maybe we'll shake our heads and walk away and sell our land and sell our townhouse. But if you think this doesn't pertain to you, because here's the laws of the Philippines, right? Only Filipinos can own land. My townhouse and my beachfront property is not in my name. It's in her name. She is a gazillionaire in the Philippines. I'm a nothing in the Philippines. But we've been married 20 years. I'm not... She was going to take me for my money. Would have been 500 years ago because I got no money. She would have left. Right, honey?
Whatever.
Whatever. So, there's all those guys out there, and I see them, and I know them. Oh, you don't put nothing in your wife's name. You're married for a reason. If you're married, then you are truly partners. But we've been married almost 20 years. And then my goal is to show you guys our journey through, are we going to retire there? The good, the bad, the ugly. We're going to start off with the trip to the Philippines. I'll post that in about a week when we fly. 16-hour layover in Incheon, which is South Korea. That'll be fun. We lived in South Korea for years. Love Korean food. Love it. Then we fly into Clark Air Base. We've got, I don't know how long the quarantine is, maybe 6 days, maybe 8 days. They may change the laws 3 times by then. It seems like they're changing them every day. We've got hotel booking for 8 days. We'll share that with you. So far, what I'm hearing, you can't see the light of day. I smoke. It won't be fun. We'll figure that out. um, then we'll be able to go to our townhouse. It's right down the street from a brand new shopping mall. We'll take you through the markets. We'll take you on day to day life there. What's it like? And then we'll take you up to the beach in Bolinao, and we'll see the property up there for the first time. I'm hoping to buy a fishing pole. I love fishing. And there's a river just to the south of us where it comes into the ocean, and then there's the ocean to go fishing in. I'm excited. That'll be fun. There's a resort just about 3 miles, I'm thinking, up the beach from us called Old Rock Resort in Bolinao, Philippines. If you look it up on the internet, that's just about where we'll be. We'll be about 3 miles south of that. That's probably where we'll stay because we don't have nothing built on our land yet. Hoping to take you through that, take you through the town of Bolinao, take you through the whole experience. And it's long enough that it's not a vacation. We're going there for 3 months. So it's not a vacation. It'll feel like we're living there every day. What's it like? You know, the Filipino life is very similar to American life, but it's also very different than American life. You can't expect it to be exactly the same, and you can't complain about everything that's different. It's kind of like imagine you're an immigrant coming to America. It's good, it's bad, it's ugly. It's got its great things, it's got its bad things, it's got its ugly things. Everywhere you are in the world is what you make of it. If you think everything is bad and why isn't it this way, that's just the way it's going to be. If you look at it and go, don't care for that, but look at all these other great things, then life's a little happier. So we'll take you through the journey. We'll take you through it all. And I was telling you earlier, I'm sorry, my mind splits. Americans can't own land or houses in the Philippines, but they can own condominiums. You can own a condo there. So even if you're not married to a Filipina, even if you have no plans to get married ever in your life again, it may be for you. May not be, but it may be. There are a lot of places to retire in the Philippines. Davao is a big one. Angeles is a big one, which is next to the old Clark Air Base. Subic is another one, next to the old Subic Naval Base. A lot of foreigners there, a lot of Americans, a lot of Australians. Another big one is, I don't remember the name of it, but there's a couple of places down south that are very big that have people blogging on them every day. I won't be blogging every day. I'll be blogging when I got something to share with you. Next time I expect to share something will be when I leave. You don't want to see my ugly mug every single day when I got nothing to say. But when we leave, I'll blog the whole flight. I'll blog some from the hotel, the boredom, the staying in a hotel for 8 days, me, my wife, and a 3-year-old child. That'll be fun. and then I'll blog when we get to our townhouse. I've never seen the townhouse. I have not been to the Philippines since 2000 and maybe 5. When was the last time I was in the Philippines, baby?
2004.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Before I went to Iraq, so it's been a while. So I haven't been there for a while. I know what it used to be like. We'll see what it's like now. The Philippines, the poverty can be depressing. Waiting in lines, and sometimes you think that people aren't making great sense. They're just making up rules as they go. Some of it's very frustrating. But is it any less than here? There's different frustrations, but is it more or less? I don't know. We'll discover that together. And we'll fish on the beach. I'll show you some fishing from Bolinao. May not catch nothing. Don't expect to catch nothing. But I damn sure plan on standing out in the water up to my waist in the ocean. In the East China Sea or Philippine Sea, whatever you want to call it. Throwing my line out there, hoping for the best. What a bunch of fun. And someday, if we decide to retire there, we'll take you through building the property in Bolinao. We'll take you through moving in. We'll take you through the whole 9 yards. And we've got a 3-year-old daughter. We have to consider schools, friends, languages. Is she happier there? You can get a full doctorate degree from the Philippines for probably $5,000 a year, maybe 10 at the most. Compare with hundreds of thousands of dollars here. Big difference. And how many doctors do you know that are from foreign countries? Plus, our daughter's a dual citizen. So, is it better or worse for her there? I'm hoping it's better, but I'm willing to open my eyes and see if it's better or worse. So anyway, I hope you join me. I hope I haven't bored the hell out of you. If I have, apologize. If you're in the Philippines and you're watching this, I'll buy you a beer when I get there.
A sisig maybe for pulutan.
A sigsig? What
Yeah.
the hell's a sigsig?
Sisig. It's a pork mince kind of thing with.
Oh,
You like sisig.
I like sigsig. Well, what did that have to do with buying him a beer?
It's because while you're eating a beer, you can have sisig. It's called special pulutan.
Special pulutan.
Yeah. Filipino knows that.
Special pulutan. But anyway, guys, I hope, if I don't get 100 viewers, if I don't get 5 viewers, if I get 1 viewer, and it helps them make up their mind, hey, I'm happy. I posted on the internet a couple years ago when I had weight loss surgery because I was very, very big. It influenced one person to get the same surgery and lose the weight. Hey, I'm happy with that. I've got nothing to hide, and I'll share it all with you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Huh? And the beautiful. That's right. Bat your eyes, baby. Bat your eyes. Anyway, if you want to see her posts and stuff, what's your blog?
It's called The Marshall Family Daily Vlogs.
So she does a lot of vlogging, and she'll be doing it from the Philippines too. It'd be fun to watch both mine and hers to get a different perspective. Because her perspective is different than mine. Especially because she's about 5 foot and I'm about 6'3". There's a different perspective. Okay, she's about 5'2". Sorry.
Not 5'2". I'm 5. No, I'm
What?
shorter than that.
I wasn't going to tell him that. I was trying. I wasn't going to share that. But anyway, we have a different perspective. So it would be fun to watch hers. Hers is the Marshall Vlog. Marshall Vlog. And I don't know what I'm going to name this one, but we'll find something for it. And, I can't wait to share with you guys the drive to Bolinao, the town of Bolinao.
Family journey.
Just the whole family journey. And then sit down with you guys sometimes and share with you my perspective on, do we want to retire here? What did I see today? What did I do today? So, anyway, thanks guys. Peace. Thanks to the vets. Thank you for your service. Thanks to my friends. Guys, hang in there. Keep an open mind. I'll talk to you later.